Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have been kind of lying to you guys saying that I would post a new video every week. Well, my life is kind of crazy and that hasn't really been the case, but I'm trying to get better at it. So today's Halloween. I figured I would do a get ready with me video for my Halloween look. I'm gonna go as a vampire. You guys saw on my Instagram that I dressed up as an astronaut and also the claw and the Toy Story movie. And so tonight I'm just gonna go as a vampire because it's just simple and I can do regular cute makeup and you can literally just put it together in 10 minutes. Just put some fake teeth in it, put some blood on you, and then boom, you're a vampire. Disclaimer, my brushes are dirty. My makeup palettes look like crap. So that's just the way it is, you guys. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to me. So shout out to all you girls that just don't have time to clean their makeup kits every time they use them, which is me. So I, as you can see, have zero makeup on. You can see my acne scars and everything. So I'm just gonna do my normal everyday makeup and then just kind of talk to you guys while I'm doing it. Give you updates on my life and blase. So first things first, I start out with a primer, super dirty primer. It's e.l.f. It is the poreless face primer. I have huge pores if you can't tell. And so I usually just do 2 pumps. And I'll talk this through with you guys. And some things I'll explain, some things I'll probably forget to explain, some things I'll probably explain halfway through. That's just the way I am. But yeah, nothing really new with me except for my website is relaunching. You guys that have followed me for a while now know that I have a online boutique and I sell clothing, women's clothing, but hey, you know what? Anyone can wear it. So that launches November 1st and I'm super excited about that because that's something that I've been very passionate about for a long time now, and I've always wanted to be a business owner, so I think being 25 and owning my own business is awesome. And also I wanted to share with you guys that in a couple weeks I will be starting to carry my very own lipsticks on my website. So it'll be Nilsa Cosmetics, and I'm super excited because you guys always ask me what shade am I wearing, where do I get it from, and sometimes I'll be wearing a shade that I bought like 5 years ago and it's discontinued. So I figured why not just wear the shades that I can come up with myself and always have it available for you guys to buy. I thought that was the best way to do that, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have lip liners, lipsticks, matte lipsticks, cream lipsticks, and lip glosses, and then we can talk about other cosmetics later. I just wanted to see if you guys even like my type of makeup. So I usually always wet my beauty blender, and I'm gonna apply my foundation next. Now everybody does their makeup differently. I'm not a makeup Nazi, so if you guys do your makeup one way, the different way that I'm doing it, that's fine too. And I hope the lighting is okay for y'all. I don't have very good lighting, and I have a ring light, but it doesn't connect to my camera. So this is what we're working with, okay? So the foundation that I just started using looks disgusting, but it's the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I have really oily skin, so I have to usually stick with a foundation that caters to oily skin, and that's long lasting because I am so oily and I sweat so much that my makeup will just be smeared off into the, you know, clouds. So I usually do 3 pumps, and I'm a smearer. I smear my makeup. I don't do the little patty pat thing. So just, this is my way of doing it. And also I can never find my perfect shade in makeup, so I usually just have to either bronze my face a lot or put a lighter powder over it. I can never get the right shade for my face, ever, no matter what I do. I used to apply with a brush, but then brushes just got, you know, too hard to clean, and then I was just ending up buying a new one like once a week, and then that got expensive. So I just, you know, started using the beauty blender. And the reason why I like the Becca Foundation is because it's full coverage, and your girl needs full coverage. Let me adjust this lighting. Maybe that's will help a little. Come on, daddy. Okay, there, I think that might be a little better. So if you guys make it through the end of the video, I applaud you, but the lighting just ain't that great. So the Becca Foundation is full coverage, and as you guys saw, I have, you know, blemishes and acne marks, so I always have to go with a foundation that is going to cover that. I never had acne growing up, so I don't know why all of a sudden I got cursed with it. I don't know if I talked bad about somebody and then that's just what my karma was, but I don't like it, and I'm trying to be a better person so I can have better skin. So I always use the Shape Tape Contour Concealer from Tarte. I swear by this stuff. It's so good. And I usually just put this under my eyes and to cover my bags. And then I just put it down my nose, and I make a little upside down T on my forehead. And for this, I am not gonna smear. I am going to blend with my blender. So I just blend it, and I kind of just blend it into like the edge of my nose, and then I go down on my cheekbones with it. And then same for the other side. And then blend, blend, blend. And then I like to go like on my eyelids. I don't prime my eyelids with like an eyeshadow primer or anything. I just never have. And I don't know, I just never have. It's never like made a difference in my makeup if I primed it or if I didn't, so. And if you guys can see, my shirt is from Papa John's. It's okay to be extra, because it is. I think if I back up a little, that makes the lighting better. I don't freaking know. So now that it's all blended, I like to set my face. And I set the crap out of my face because I've got oily skin. So the best way to not make my makeup smear all the way off is by setting it. And once again, it's disgusting, but it is Seal the Deal Loose Setting Powder. I got this from Sephora in the color Classic Translucent. I just saw it. It was like one of their like hot buys or whatever, and I was like, you know what, let me go try that. And I have had it for a couple months now, and I'm big on if it lasts me a long time, I'm gonna keep buying it. So I haven't had to buy it again because it just has lasted for so long. And I usually put this on with, I wish I could find a clean one for you, but can't. I usually just put it on with a like powder puff. And I put some in the lid. This is what the color looks like. And I just press it on my face with my pressed powder puff thing. And I go under my eyes, on the sides of my nose. The sides of my nose is my most oily point. I know that might be for a lot of you guys. So if you get like really oily there, it's good to put like extra powder there, in my opinion. But what do I know? And then I go under my cheekbones. I do the same to the other side. And then I go on my chin and the top of my lips. And then I kind of just press it everywhere. And then I go and put more on my forehead. And then I'm going to move on to my eyes. And I think I'm just going to do like a smoky type eye for my vampire look. With some, like reddish colors. Or like maybe like a burgundy. Oh yeah. Like maybe. So I'm using, well, I'm going to be using the ColourPop contour. Give It To Me Straight ColourPop eyeshadow palette. This is what the colors look like, and I think I'm going to use a little bit of this with a little bit of this, and then of course I'm going to go all over my eye with a light color. I'm not one of those that likes to tell you exactly what colors to use because I don't ever use the same light color all over. I use different ones, but I always just take a light color to like set my base for my eyeshadow look. And then I take like a kind of a neutral color and I put it in the crease to kind of break up that all that white look. And the color I'm going to be using is this neutral tannish orange color. So now if I was just doing an everyday look, this is usually all I do for my eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with this burgundy reddish color, and I'm going to put that in the crease of my eye. So now to make it more smoky, I'm going to go in with like a brownish color, and I'm going to use this brown just out of the same palette. It doesn't, the lid's broken and whatever, but it still works. So I'm going to use, I'll probably use, oh, this color would be pretty. Make it a little bit more smoky. Okay, now I'm going to go in and put some shimmer on my eyelids because what's a freaking Halloween look without a little bit of glitter? And the shimmer I'm putting is from the same palette, the Morphe 350. Stay cute. Okay, now for my eyeliner, for my bottom liner, I usually just go in with a dark eyeshadow. I don't usually like to put liner on like my eye, like around my eye. For this look, I'm going to put it on my waterline just to make me look a little bit more vampire Halloween-y. But I usually just take like a tiny brush. I'm going to use this one. Look at my cute little freckle. And just put liner on the bottom with eyeshadow. Just like a dark eyeshadow, whatever. Or you know what? I'm going to do that little burgundy color with a little bit of brown. And I just go under my eye. So now I'm going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I never do a winged eyeliner, but for this look I am. And the tattoo liner is my go-to because it is so easy to use. I don't have to pull my eye out. I can just freehand it because this thing is like a felt tip and it's pointy. Like you could kill someone with this point. Watch me F up now that I just said it's so easy to use. And then I'm gonna bring it out for a wing. So y'all say a prayer for me. Okay, sister. Not too bad. Okay, okay. Okay. So this is what it's looking like so far. Okay, now I need to fix these eyebrows. I was blessed with good eyebrows, not in other areas like great skin, but you know, at least God gave me good eyebrows, so I usually just have to just fill them in. I don't really have to ever draw them on. I used to when I was in high school because I thought it was cool to have really thin eyebrows slash no eyebrows at all. But I use the Benefit Cabral. It comes in this cute little like tower tube thing, and I use the color 6, and it's a cream gel. And it comes with this cute little brush, which is dirty. Go figure. And I usually just have to fill them in. I don't ever have to like sit there and color them, you know. Hashtag thank you Jesus. Hashtag blessed. So I usually just follow my natural eyebrow line. See if I can do this where you guys can see. And then I like for the brush to stay, I usually wipe it off after every use, and I like the brush to stay like, you see how it's shaped? I like it to keep it shaped when I'm doing my eyebrows. So, because I feel like a good eyebrow brush makes for good eyebrows, if you know what I mean. And then I just color, kind of like fill them in. This one's a little higher, so I'm just gonna take and make swipes. The good thing about eyebrows, if you mess them up, you can just go in with some concealer and fix it. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then I do have a little trick if I want my eyebrows to be like, I usually just take like a brush that kind of looks like this. It has that like slant, kind of probably used for eyeliner, but whatever. And I take a dark shadow that looks like the color of my eyebrows, and I just color them in kind of like just to give them more of like a darker look. And then they look pretty even to me. To tell if they're even, I usually just set my brush like this and make sure like this one's a little higher, but I'm sure you guys can forgive me because I don't give up. So then if you kind of mess up your eyebrows, I usually just go into Shape Tape with a flat brush that looks like this and clean it up. So I just take my Shape Tape, and I forgot to tell you guys the color. It's the color medium, and I just take a little and I put it on my hand. Ooh, what to say? Okay, so now I'm pretty satisfied with my eyeshadow and eyebrow look. Yeah. So then I like to take my highlighter brush And I like to put a little bit of highlighter on the under my eyebrow. So I just, especially for tonight, you know, I'm trying to look all shimmery, vampire. And then I'm gonna go back in and fix where I kind of brought down the concealer a little bit too far. But so far, like, she's looking good. So far, she is looking good. So then, my face has been sat. So then I go through and I just take a brush, a big all over face brush. I mean, she is old, but she's still kicking. And then I like to just take my setting powder and kind of just go all over my face with it. So, to dust it off, but not like make it streaky, I guess. And now I'm gonna do powder contour. I don't like to do cream contour because I go over it with powder anyways, and it's kind of just like redundant, you know, to me, for me personally. So the bronzer that I'm going to contour with is the Kylie, it looks disgusting, pressed bronzing powder in the color Almond. This is what I usually contour my face with. And what I do is I go on my side of my forehead. I go on my cheeks. And then I kind of just blend them together. And then I go under my chin. This gives a shadow under your chin to hide that double chin. So put a lot there. We'll put a lot there. And then I take a smaller brush and I put bronzer on my nose to contour it. And the way I contour my nose is I just take my brush, kind of looks like this. And I just go along the sides of my nose. And then I just kind of, you know, blend it all together. And I skip my lashes because I have lash extensions, so I normally don't put anything on them. I might like put a little bit of color on them just to get the powder off, but I don't usually put a lot of mascara on them because for one, my lash curl will kill me, and for two, that's how you mess up your lashes. So then I take another bronzer palette, and I actually got this in my Ipsy box. I do the Glam box. It's like $25 a month, and it comes with full-size products. I got this in it. I got this spray in it. Like, I've got setting powder. Like, I've got so much good stuff from my Ipsy box that I just, like, haven't canceled ever, and I would never. And then I just go through and I take a darker bronzer and kind of just bring it all together. I have super dark skin, so I have to contour the crap out of my face. And she's looking good. So then I go in and I put a little bit of highlight to kind of like fix the contour. And I keep losing this brush. You know, if I was a little more organized, your girl would be set. Okay, so this is the brush I use to highlight with. Not necessarily like shimmer highlight. This is what I take. I take a Brighten Up. This is from Essence. It's like $5. And I just kind of brighten my face up. So I go on the top of my forehead, down my nose, and I like to go on the side of my nose because I hate my nose and I like to really contour my nose. So everyone thinks that I've had a nose job, but I swear to whoever, I swear to God that I've never had a nose job. Like, I'm very open with my plastic surgery, I would tell you guys. And then I go under my eyes. And under my cheeks. Like, I like my face to look really contoured. I like you guys to talk. I like you guys to think that I've had more work done than I actually have, so that way I can argue with you guys in my free time, because I have so much of it, about what plastic surgery I've had. I'm totally kidding. So then I go in, this is probably really unethical, but whatever. And then I just take my all over eyeshadow brush and I go on the tip of my nose. And on the side of my nose once again to highlight it. And then I go in and I take my blush. I'm a huge blush girl. I always have been. And this is my Old Faithful. This is the blush I use every single day of my life since I was probably 16, and I will never stop. I might change it up, but I will never let her go. This is the Merle Norman Teak Long Lasting Cheek Color in the color Teakwood. She is Old Faithful. I will never let her go. Okay? And she lasts a long time. I mean, I've had this thing for over a year now, and she's still kicking. And I'm big on, if you last long, I'm gonna keep buying you. Because I only gotta buy you a couple times, you know? And I just put her on my cheeks. And I just dust the tip of my nose and the bottom of my chin. That's something that my mom used to do to us whenever we did pageants. And that's something that I've just always done. So then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do highlighter. And I'm going to highlight the shit out of my face because it's Halloween. And I can be extra, okay? It's okay to be extra. Oh, hold for the thumbnail. Okay. And this is by BH Cosmetics. This is Blushing in Bali. And it has 6 colors. I should have stood here the whole time. The lighting is killer over here. It has 6 colors. It is a blush palette and a shadow palette, and all in one. And it was super cheap. So I usually highlight under my eye, on the top of my mouth, and down the side of my nose. I mean, down the tip of my nose. Oh, and there is one more thing I do to my eyebrows. I like to brush them, and I go in with this Benefit Gimme Brow. And I just kind of color her in, but I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use my mirror. This kind of holds my eyebrows in place so they don't look janky by the end of the night. And it also has tint to it. So some days, see, that's so crazy that the light keeps doing that. Or maybe it's my eyes. Some days I'll just go in with this and put a little bit of tint on my eyebrows and not even fill my eyebrows in. This is one of those products that I swear by. Okay, now the fun part. I'm going to do some stones on my face because I'm like a glitzy vampire. Oh, you know what? I don't even think I have lash glue. I have an old lash kit with some glue. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. This might be Amy's. But I always buy like a lot of extra stuff that I don't even think I'm gonna need. But I know somebody might need it. And if, you know, I'm at the store and I'm like, oh, somebody could use that, then I just go ahead and buy it. So I'm just gonna put some of these stones under my eye. Because, you know, why not? Oh, and above my eye too. I wonder if my boyfriend's out there listening to me. Be crazy. Okay. So this is lash glue, and I am going to use it to put these stones on my face because the adhesive on these stones never really stays for me. So I'm not gonna not put glue on it. And the way I put these stones on is just by tweezers. And the good thing about this glue is it dries clear. So your girl is good to go. Come on. And I promise you guys, I will get more regular with my videos, but I just have so much going on. My problem is I like to do a lot of projects and not focus enough time or spread out my time evenly between each project. So, okay, I hear you. I like to do like, I don't know. I need to get myself on like a real adult schedule. Okay, yeah, she looks cute. Okay. Oh yeah. She looks cute. I should probably do one more because I've got 4 up there. Do 4 down. No, that looks good. So I'm gonna put a little bit of blood on me. Oh, and I'm gonna fill in my waterline with some Linta because I wanna look more. Oh, and there's face tattoos. Okay, well that is my look, and I'm gonna put red lipstick. I need to put red lipstick on. I can't just not put red lipstick on. Or should I do black lips? I think black lips might be good too. I don't love this. I might put on red, but for now this looks like I can be finished with this look. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, tell me what you think. And I know this is gonna be posted after Halloween, but happy Halloween, you guys. Thanks for watching.